Hello, everybody, and welcome to South Jackson Stadium right here in Jackson, Mississippi, where the Terry Bulldogs are on the road to take on the Callaway Chargers. Here today, I'm right here with Coach Chris Thigpen. This is the Moor Event Space pregame show right here on the TSJW Network. And, Coach, taking on Callaway here today. You're on the road, first game on the road of the season. You're playing a team that is hungry, coming back from a tough loss against Moor, one that they might have not expected. Just what's your mindset heading into this game against Callaway?
Our mindset is take care of the things we got to take care of. We're worried about us. We're not necessarily concerned about them. We respect our opponent. They're very athletic. Coach Brown does a really good job. Their guys going to be ready to play just like our guys going to be ready to play. And so hopefully, our process will prove true this week.
Absolutely, and Callaway known for their run game. They don't tend to go in the air as much as they run on the ground. They've got Moor, a very good running back for them. Just kind of talk about the strategy on stopping the run.
Yeah, we've done a real good job so far stopping the run. That's probably been one of our strongest points on defense, and so I expect nothing else. We got some new guys we're going to play in there, but these guys are hungry. We talked about it all week, about them having their opportunity finally to play some. So you'll see some new inside tackles, but I'm expecting Amari and Bailey, Donald Passmore, Quintarius White, Nicholas Crowley, all those guys to fly to the football.
Absolutely. Last question today is so your defense really been doing well. You're just kind of talking about them. They have not let a point go this year. How does that have that defense and you feeling about your guys' chances not letting anybody score so far?
Well, they can't score, they can't win. So
Yeah.
that's obvious. But good teams may make a play here and there.
Yeah.
So we just know we got to come play for 4 quarters or more if it takes that. But like I said, it'll be a great atmosphere tonight. This is our first time playing them in a long time. So we're excited about it.
Yeah, and I know I already said last question, but this is an extra question here. Saw that Titus Kelly is again not dressed out to play tonight, so you're going to have to go without him once again. How you making a similar adjustment as you did
We
last
feel
game?
confident. We feel
Yep.
confident. I mean, we didn't expect him to play, so
Yeah.
we prepared for him not to. But we got a really good plan. We feel confident. Ashton is incredible back there. I
Yeah,
think,
for sure.
and so we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Absolutely, Coach. Thank you
All right,
for
thank you.
sure. This is the pregame show brought to you by Moore Event Space. We got the game coming up right here on the TSJW Network. All right, everybody, we are right here at South Jackson Stadium, post-game after the Terry Bulldogs and the Callaway Chargers, where Terry gets the win by a score of 34-18. Now, Coach, another game, another win, but this game was different. This game had some resistance from Callaway. They showed some good things on their offense, especially in the first half, but you guys were just able to stay on top the whole time and able to come out with the win.
Right, and I'm not surprised by that. I knew they would be up to play the game, and we would get their best shot. And so they came out, and they played well offensively. They made some plays, got in the end zone. Even in the second half, they go down and score. But I like the way our team kept playing. Our offense was, as you said, resilient. We made plays on offense. Ashton, Jordan, Will Johnson. We had a lot of guys that contribute. And so
Yeah.
this type of game you want to finish. You want to make plays to finish.
Absolutely. Second question I have for you is that so the game got a little chippy at certain points in time. Also, you had a lot of times where you had to talk to the referees and all that stuff. So what was going on with that game? Did the game have a weird feeling when it came to that kind of stuff?
Well, I thought at times it got sloppy on both sides.
Yeah.
I thought they missed some calls. But, I try to be respectful to those guys and talk to them. And, even if I do yell, I try to come back and find out what it was or clear the air with those guys because they don't want to miss calls and we don't want them to miss calls.
Absolutely. So there towards the end of the game, you're talking about like the game is tight, 27-18. Callaway, if they were able to score, they would be in striking distance to win the game. Get two turnovers, force two turnovers.
And they right on time.
Yep.
We were talking about we were staying on the side, we need a turnover. And Quintarius White gets an interception, and then Aisha Cooper, a kid that's came back to the team in a
Yeah.
complimentary role. He gets a fumble recovery. So I'm really proud of those guys. Really proud of defense because we played a lot of guys on defense. We subbed a lot of guys on defensive line. So, but as you said, we made the plays and locked the game up.
Yep. So playing Vicksburg next week, and you're 3-0 now, matching the start from last season. Just what's the feeling going into the Vicksburg game, and like what are your takeaways from this game overall?
They're very much similar to Callaway in many ways. They got really good size. I hadn't seen much film on this year, but that's a team last year that had a lot of success in their classification. So they'll come in and we'll get their best shot. But I like that we're back at home in front of our home crowd, and so we'll go back and watch the film and make some corrections on what we need to do as a football team. I'm not really happy with how our kicking game went. We had a bad snap on our first extra point.
Yeah.
And then our punts were off, and so we got to spend more time on that.
Absolutely. But thank you, Coach, for joining us. That was a good one. Terry, 34, Callaway, 18, and then we got some interviews with some players as well.
Right.
Correct. So we're right here post-game, 34-18 win for Terry, right here with Jordan McGee. And Jordan, man, you stepped up real big. You're able to get the touchdown that sealed the deal for the ball game. You're playing both sides of the ball, man. Just talk about the resilience that y'all had to have against a team that actually put up some resistance today.
Just stay disciplined for real.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, man, look, you're taking in that running back position. You and Rondé Baker. Just talk about how you guys tag team and how you guys work together out there.
That's my brother. Like, we talk about it like we just be like, hey, you go in for this drive for me if I'm on defense.
Yeah, and so there was that one drive where Rondé Baker, he had a couple good runs and got it started, and then you came in and finished it off. Just talk about, like, there at the end of the game, the defense. Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball. Got two crucial turnovers forced against Callaway right there at the end when they could have done something to come back in the game. Just describe what it took to get those stops there.
Coach Crosby, he just make sure we know everything they finna run and stay disciplined.
Absolutely, man. Jordan, appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you back out on the field against Vicksburg next week.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're right here with Quintarius White. And Quintarius, man, great game, man. You got an interception there, a huge pick at a very crucial time. They were making a big drive down the field, 9-point game. They could have, if they would have scored there, that they could have actually won the ball game. And getting that big interception there, just what was going through your mind when you got your hands around that ball?
Hey, I was surprised. When I caught it, I saw like when I started running, I got to the outside trying to score. But unfortunately, that didn't happen.
Man, it was a good pick there. We talked to you on the show this past week, and you were talking about just how ready you were to get back on that field again, and you look good today. The defense, took 3 scores. There were 3 scores that they got on y'all, but after that last score, you guys really shut them down. Just talk about this defense and facing a little bit of adversity and coming back from it.
Coach Crosby, he get us right. He tell us to do our job, we do it. We got a great team, great defense. Just gotta execute.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, Quintarius, for joining us. That is the post-game show right here. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSU Network. Terry, 34, Callaway, 18. We out.